Alola Pokémon fans, welcome to the Alola region. Today we will be learning about the island guardians. Now, for those not set up in the warm Alola region, the region has 4 natural islands and 1 research facility island. The 4 main islands are Melemele, Akala, Ula, and Pony. Each of these islands also has a legendary Pokémon protecting them. Tapu Koko, Tapu Lele, Tapu Fini, Tapu Bulu. Together they are known as the island deities or the island guardians. They are ancient, legendary Pokémon that have protected the Alola region's islands since ancient times, each serving their respective islands. Their lore includes defending Alola from powerful invaders, such as the entity known as Necrozma, which stole the region's light. They are deeply interwoven with Alolan culture and society, with each guardian choosing an island kahuna or chief to represent them. Let's take a look at the Pokédex entries.
Tapu Koko, Land Spirit Pokémon. Tapu Koko is a special Pokémon that protects the area where it lives. It's called the guardian deity of Melemele Island, one of the islands of the Alola region. Although it's known as a guardian deity, it's a surprisingly fickle Pokémon, and will not necessarily come to your aid if you need help. Despite that, Tapu Koko has a strong sense of curiosity. If it becomes interested in a person or in other Pokémon, it may come to play or battle with them. Tapu Koko is a dual-type electric and fairy Pokémon.
There is only one of each Tapu guardian. However, locals described what they would think a shiny would look like. A local professor says,
"A shiny guardian can exist because there isn't truly only one of the Pokémon, but rather one per universe."
However, this professor was ridiculed for his theory as they thought other universes couldn't exist, obviously being disproven once ultra wormholes started appearing around the islands. This will be covered in another video, however. Tapu Koko's moves are Fun fact, our very own Professor Kakui got to use Tapu Koko as his partner during the Masked Royale match with Alolan League champion, Ash Ketchum.
Tapu Lele, Land Spirit Pokémon. Tapu Lele scatters glowing scales that physically affect others, providing stimulation to their bodies and healing their illnesses or injuries. But these scales can be dangerous as well, because a body can't withstand the changes brought about by contact with too many scales at the same time. It will scatter its scales over humans and Pokémon for its own enjoyment. While it is innocent in one sense, there is also cruelty in the way it casually brings others to ruin. Tapu Lele is a dual-type psychic and fairy Pokémon.
Tapu Lele's moves are Researchers say that the fragrant aroma of flowers is the source to Tapu Lele's energy. Fun fact, despite being a guardian deity, Tapu Lele is described as guilelessly cruel, with no remorse for the pain it may cause.
Tapu Fini, Land Spirit Pokémon. Tapu Fini is able to create a special water that purifies both mind and body, but it requires that supplicants wishing to obtain the purifying water demonstrate the strength to withstand the Tapu's fog. Tapu Fini is a dual-type water and fairy Pokémon.
Tapu Fini's moves are Tapu Fini protects Pony Island in the Alola region and gains its energy from ocean currents. Fun fact: due to past encounters with greedy or ill-intentioned people, Tapu Fini is largely distrustful of humans. However, it will help those who prove themselves worthy by withstanding its fog.
Tapu Bulu, Land Spirit Pokémon. Tapu Bulu has the power to manipulate vegetation and cause it to grow. It can use this power on its own horns, which are made of wood, changing their shape or making them larger. This can come in handy in battle. Tapu Bulu is a dual-type grass and fairy Pokémon.
Tapu Bulu's moves are Tapu Bulu guards Ula Island and the Alola region while mostly peaceful. Tapu Bulu can be violent towards perceived enemies. It has been known to uproot large trees to swing at foes, and once crushed intruders who disrespected its ruins. People have differing opinions on its inactivity. Some see it as lazy, while others view it as a peaceful creature. Fun fact: it creates ringing sounds with its tail to signal its presence and avoid fights. The guardians also have shell forms. Tapu Koko has a bird shell. It's not specified which type and is just known as bird. Tapu Fini resembles a siren mermaid when the shell is open, and a swordfish when the shell is fully closed. Tapu Bulu represents a bull when in shell form. And lastly, Tapu Lele represents a butterfly. The Guardians have their own Z crystal, too. This is known as Tapunium Z. In the song right now you can hear an Alolan. Get prepared. We are powerful. Guard with our lives. Race. One significant event involved the Pillager of Light, now understood to be Necrozma. During this conflict, Necrozma stole the light from Alola and also kidnapped Solgaleo and Lunala. With the help of a youth, the Guardians eventually repelled Necrozma, restored light, and freed the legendary Pokémon. Anyway, that's all I got for now. I hope the youth of Alola and those who aren't here in Alola right now understand Alolan culture and the Guardians. Shout out Kanda and Hoenn. Next video will be on Lunala and Solgaleo. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you soon, trainers.